I'm from South Shore. Screw the North Shore boys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Penford Sports Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Adam Malachuk, along with
Austin Rahilly,
the legendary Austin Rahilly. We got some more callers on tonight. Excuse me. We got Chris on. Chris, how you doing?
Doing good, guys. How you guys doing?
We are doing amazing. And then we also have right now joining in all the way from Michigan, Mr. Zach Snyder. We're glad to have you both on the podcast tonight. Zach, how are you this evening?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me on again.
As always,
yeah,
as
man.
always.
Christopher, I know that you missed last week's episode. Do you have anything to say about last week?
Nothing besides I'm enjoying this football season, and I can't wait for playoffs.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, right. Awesome. Well,
Keep it short.
yeah, let's just get into it. The first game that I know you're going to want to talk about, Thursday night, Week 13 kicked off. We had the Bills in good old Foxborough playing the Patriots.
Yeah, I knew the Bills were going to win, but I didn't, because Patriots have a good defense, so obviously they didn't show up that day.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. The first half was pretty close, but after that, it was kind of just like Josh Allen and the Bills kind of took command, and that's just kind of what happened. I mean, was there anything promising to you about the Patriots in that game?
I just thought because of, 2 weeks ago, Mac Jones threw for over, 400 yards. So maybe I had a thought that he would do it again, but apparently he didn't. So my luck was on Mac Jones, and clearly didn't perform.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Christopher, what do you think?
I think we're really missing the dual threat of Ramondre Stevenson and Damian Harris going at it.
The run game.
You know, I tell you, I'm huge on running backs, absolutely huge. But a nice run game, and I really think that we're really dying for Harris to get back.
Have that two-headed monster in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, Patriots are sitting at a 500 record, 6-6. Bills at 9-3. Everybody expected the Bills to win, and honestly, I expect them to be a little bit better offensively. But I will say, for the team that the Bills are, the Patriots did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah,
on defense for
100%.
Yeah, the defense is
good. Zach, what do you think about that game?
Well, you know, obviously I'm a big fan of Josh Allen, so it's good to see him win.
Yep.
But I mean, man, I'm just so close here to skipping the conversation and talking about these Detroit Lions, bro.
All right. Easy. We're not there yet. Slow it down. All right. Before we get there, my team, the New York Giants, tied with the Commanders. They tied with the Commanders. Now, a tie isn't a great way to end a game.
No, it sucks.
I still don't think that a tie should ever end the game.
No.
But it did tie, and it did end in a tie. Now, our position in our conference is still over Washington, so I'm happy about that because Washington has a 7-5-1 record. The Giants have a 7-4-1. I also saw that this was the first time the Giants had tied a game since like 1998 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I may have the date wrong, but it's been a long time. And the first time since I think 2016 that the Washington, well, at that time they were the Redskins,
Yep.
but now the Commanders tied a game. So a little while since both of these teams tied. But it really was just a battle back and forth the whole time. There were a couple things that I was a little confused on. I don't understand why the Giants just didn't go for a field goal their first opportunity. They instead punted it away when they were in like it would have been like a 50-yard field goal.
So they're at the 40.
Yeah, about that. Maybe a little bit farther back, but I mean Graham Gano, he's kicked stuff that are
He's got a boot.
I mean he's kicked a 63-yard field goal. So I was a little upset about that. And then when we did have the chance to kick a field goal, he missed it. It was short. So that was a little disappointing.
But this game right here says a lot about Heineke. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean-
saying that because I'm a big fan. I'm just saying that because it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know, it's the Giants are a good team. Commanders, they're not really in the big columns. But like I said, it says a lot about Taylor Heineke and Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz is done.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to see Taylor Heineke actually play well as a backup. This is really truly kind of been the season of backups, and it's kind of cool. Like
yeah.
everybody, like a lot of these teams that are
Let me
winning.
just say,
What's that?
Taylor Heineke will never be a backup again
Oh no,
oh,
absolutely
hell no.
not.
this year.
I'm also pretty sure that Taylor Heineke like chain smokes cigarettes. I think I saw that somewhere. I'm gonna look it up.
He probably does.
But keep talking about the game while I look this up. Just wax eloquent about Taylor Heineke because he is your father.
He is my father. And
His idol is Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler? Jay Cutler is his idol?
You ever see that picture of Jay Cutler ripping on a cigarette?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
we brought it up like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, man. That is so funny to see.
Yeah, in the press conference, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Taylor Heineke is known to like fall asleep with cigarettes in his mouth.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure it's beautiful for his lungs. So we had the Commanders tie the Giants. Next game, Broncos country. Let's ride straight to an L. And it's just man, Russell Wilson, man, he cannot win a game to save his life. The Ravens improved their record, and
Lamar Jackson went out.
yeah, I saw that. That was. Do we have any update on that?
I do not.
Okay.
He'll be back.
Good.
He will be back.
He'll be playing this weekend most likely.
But the Broncos lost by 1 point. There was a bit of a taste that you thought, okay, maybe Russell Wilson's got this one. Maybe he's got this one. But he proved to us that he hasn't had it all season.
Proved us he's a loser.
He has taken many an L in this season, and he doesn't have it. I mean, it's just, yeah.
It's sad. Really.
Russell Wilson, man, maybe instead of getting in huddles by yourself before the game, you talk to your team and try to figure out how you're going to win this game. Because it's
There's so much hype around this signing.
there was
Honestly, I think the Seattle Seahawks
So much hype.
I think the Seahawks had a better end of the trade.
They sure did.
Geno Smith. Are you kidding me? Yeah, we love Geno. We absolutely love him.
They ran into that head first, right into a brick wall, and was like, "Oh hey, we're gonna go with Geno day one. See what happens." Actually, sorry, they went with Drew Lock day one, and then
Drew Lock.
and then Geno came in,
And,
they
Noah
really
Fant.
just ran right into it.
Noah Fant, I think they got picked up too.
Yeah. All right, I don't even want to talk about that game anymore because it's not worth it.
No. 9-10 score?
Yeah. Steelers and the Falcons. The Steelers pulled another win out, slowly improving their record up to 5-7, but right under the Falcons or right above the Falcons at 5-8. So the Steelers are improving there. I mean, the Steelers. I mean, they have a backup quarterback, right? Kenny Pickett. Is he a backup?
I think no. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
And
They draft
he's
him?
a starter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was wrong about that. Okay. But they beat the Falcons 19-16 in Atlanta. So that was a big win for the Steelers. I mean, we're getting close to the end of the season, so we'll see if the Steelers can have a winning record by the end of the season. There's definitely a chance. But yeah. Then we had the Jets and the Vikings. The Vikings just continue to do it. They just continue to wipe out opponent after opponent. You know, a 27-22 victory over the Jets. I really thought Mike White had it. Mike White, I thought he had it right at the end of the game, but he didn't.
Like Mike White, a not very known quarterback. You know, he's not really known like a Aaron Rodgers.
He was, you know, that he was waived by the Jets like twice already in his career.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And to bring him in and play against the Vikings to a one possession loss isn't really. It's actually saying a lot.
Yeah, considering how good the Vikings are.
Right.
Like, yeah,
And their defense is pretty stellar.
They have a loaded offense, an absolutely
defense.
stacked offense, and they have a great defense too. So the fact that the Jets were even able to come close is impressive.
Right.
I think he's got a promising future.
Yeah, definitely. Zach, how do you think Andy is feeling right now with the, the Vikings just doing an absolute stellar job out there?
Yeah, we just talked to him last night. So our good,
He's engaged.
our good friend
He's
over-
engaged. Congrats,
over
Andy.
in Minnesota. He's a big Vikings fan, as he should be. And he's very happy right now, as he should be, man. They're having a great season. It's Kirk Cousins. I mean, it's his prime time, bro. He's got all the chains around his neck. You love to see it, bro. You know who else is a Vikings fan that we love? Marshall Erickson.
Who?
Marshall Erickson.
Is Marshall Erickson.
Marshall Erickson.
Who is that?
From How I Met Your Mother, baby.
Oh my god. Yeah, he is a Vikings fan. Oh my
Wait,
god.
so
Vikings
he's engaged?
Andy has got engaged, yes.
Wow, maybe his girl can tell him that the AFC is worse than the NFC.
She probably could tell.
Yeah.
She's a Cowboys fan. Yeah, so there's not much merit there.
I'm sorry.
Next game, Browns and the Texans. Big week for the QB. Back.
Wasn't looking too good during warm-ups. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
not
that
really at
much.
all.
Well, that's because he hasn't played
Play
all,
like trash.
all season.
Let's just cut to the chase. He played like trash.
Ooh.
That's it.
Okay. Could you get a little bit more?
Christopher's a huge Texans fan. That's why
Could you
he's
give
saying that.
could you give it
not
could you
that-
give us give us a little bit more, in depth about that about why he was trash?
Deshaun Watson comes in, and this was all set up. Plays against his
This
old
was all
team.
set up.
Oh, what a coincidence! I know we're gonna suspend him 11 games, 12 games, and he's gonna
So
come
he
back,
can play
he's gonna
against his
play-
former team.
Let me ask you this real
Right.
quick before I forget. I mean, that's all from Mr. Commissioner, who you guys have met. What did you think of Mr. Commissioner? I mean, what's ironic to me is Austin used to talk so much trash about him.
I
And
don't like him.
And then posted a picture with him
I don't
on
like him.
Instagram. But if you don't like him, why
don't-
are you going to take a picture with him like you're a
Just listen,
fan?
listen,
no,
okay,
no, like just
no, let me talk,
Okay,
let me talk,
just
okay.
let me ask you one question, and I want you to answer this when you talk. If you do not like him,
Right.
why go out of your way to go ask him to take a picture with you, making him feel like, oh, this guy probably likes me, he's probably a fan, and then post it on social media? Explain
the
that.
thing. That's the
Clickbait,
thing. Social
cuz.
media
Clickbait.
is a big thing, right? And it's a big thing to brag about, That's why I did it, dog.
You also have a
I
picture
hate-
with Megan Fox, and the
Me and my wife, actually.
and the caption literally reads, "OMG, she's so hot."
She is.
You-
See, I
you
love
are-
Megan Fox, but I hate him.
I love your social media because you are the most just abrupt, right to the point, random guys I've ever seen on social media. Literally, your caption said, "OMG, she's so hot." That's like something you would text your buddy, not put on a caption. So I
don't
respect
care.
it. I respect it 100%. You don't put a fake face on for the other people.
No, I just hate Roger. I really do.
I say once you go into your next business endeavor, which I want to talk about real quick, you should just post it all on Instagram and tell the folks what your new business endeavor you want to be.
Oh,
I know you're excited about this.
gonna be
storage
great.
war specialist. I want to be in that business, the storage wars. You never know what you're gonna find. You could pay $500 for a locker and get $10K out of it,
It's crazy.
or you can go under. It's just a better
Or you
game.
can go under.
It's a risk,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I think maybe it'll be a Penford media show.
Stop lying.
He's excited.
I'm hyped.
If you
make it
want,
happen.
we might make that happen. It might be an Austin Haley show.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Rating.
So I kind of want
rating
to touch base.
RAIDING, like rating with Rahili. That's a
Solid,
show.
dude.
That's a show.
That's solid.
Huge.
That's solid.
That's a
Huge.
show. Oh my
Put
gosh.
me up, dude.
Anyway, back to why Deshaun Watson looked bad. Why did he look bad?
131 yards, 1 INT, and a QB rating of 53.4.
What was it?
53.4.
Holy cow. That's terrible.
That'll settle, right? That'll settle real good with upstairs in Houston
Yeah.
He only
or Cleveland. Sorry, yeah, but yeah,
he hit half of his targets, dude.
that's the problem. He hit half of his targets.
Oof.
He wasn't even close to 60%.
Right. Interesting. Zach, I'm going to turn this next one over to you. We had your team, the Detroit Lions, just stomping down the Jacksonville Jaguars' throats. Sir, take it away. Oh, are you
You all
coming
right?
to us from an alien spaceship?
I was just gonna say, did you get abducted?
You want to see from these Detroit
Hey, we're
Lions
going to need
fans
you to
that had it-
start that all over again.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Man, I just want to say it's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive for Michigan people all around. The Michigan Wolverines are back-to-back champions in
To
the Big
back.
Ten Conference.
To
The Lions
back.
are playing some Let's take a moment. Yep, it's back-to-back. But the Lions are surprisingly playing some good football right now, man. They've lost a lot of really close games to some great teams like the Bills and the Vikings. They got the Vikings again this week. It's going to be a great showdown. But the Lions are putting together some wins finally. You love to see it. I mean, we could have a turnaround. We could have the Lions being back-to-back, division champs in a couple of years. So,
Yeah.
so the
Could
hopes
be.
are,
Could be.
yeah. So the hopes are high right now, baby.
Well,
I think it's all because what's his name? Didn't he come back this week?
Chark and Jameson Williams,
Yeah.
both.
Two big
Both
keys
played.
to the offense of the Lions.
Chark
back.
scored one. I think Jameson Williams saw only like three or four snaps.
that's awesome.
that's all
But he'll probably be getting some workload this weekend. So
Give him the load. That's what I say.
Yeah. Definitely.
In the words of Sam Samwise Gamgee in The Lord of the Rings to Frodo, he looked him in the eye and he said, "Share the load." Talking about the powerful ring, the ring of power.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I hated that stuff.
while we're on to the Detroit Lions, I have to, again, we're an NFL show, but how about those?
You can't.
those-
All right.
How about
Can't
those?
just talk about the Lions and not talk
Yeah.
about
I mean,
the
here's why.
Wolverines.
There's a lot of ties. We got, obviously Aiden Hutchinson, the workhorse out there in Detroit, a Michigan alum. And we've seen, like, even this season, a lot of the really, really good players that people are talking about, that people really are watching, these are Michigan alum, which is why I have to say this, that I believe with all my heart that this year, the best football program in the country is the University of Michigan. And whoever's little kid that is obviously agrees with me. Because listen, I'm going to say this. I am not worried in the slightest about Texas Christian University and the Horned Frogs. I'm not worried about them. I don't think they're a real legitimate threat, okay? I really don't. I think we're going to steamroll them in the first playoff game, and then we're going right to the Natty Championship, where most likely we are going to face Georgia. And this is going to be a bold statement too, because everybody's saying Georgia's the team to beat. Georgia's the team to beat. Georgia's the team to beat. I disagree.
They're not as good as they were last year.
I am not at all worried about Georgia.
Or Ohio State.
You want to hear the stats for Georgia's quarterback? You want to hear the stats for him? This is crazy. This is crazy. Georgia's quarterback. He's got a lot of yards. 3,425 yards. What?
Hold on, Adam. Make sure you preface that Stetson Bennett, he's a Heisman finalist this year, bro.
Yeah, he's a Heisman finalist. But let me read you his Hold
on, one more thing, bro. One more thing. He got the nomination over our very own.
It's your Android.
Blake Corum. We knew where he was going.
Had a sensational season. He got.
Right, let me give you his freaking ratings, because I'm getting hot now about this. So this is a finalist, okay? 3,425 yards. Not bad. 11th in the nation. 20 touchdowns. He's tied for the 42nd in the nation. Interceptions. 6. 37th in the nation, so that's not terrible. And then his QB rating is 86.3.
Not terrible either.
Not terrible either.
That's top 10.
But explain to me how he's tied for 42nd in touchdowns, but he has a QB rating of 86.3. CJ Stroud is on there too. I don't think CJ Stroud is worthy of it. If you're going to put CJ Stroud on there, might as well put up the kid from Michigan. Put him up, dude, because JJ McCarthy, a backup, came on, year of backups, mark my words. JJ McCarthy is just a dog out there. You ever see him, like, Chris, you ever see him just like run into people when he's like blocking his runner? It is the dude, this guy, JJ McCarthy is not a big guy. He's tall, but he's pretty thin. He's lanky. So he's not a big guy. He'll go into guys your size, Austin, and just like truck them.
Right.
And I'm like, this guy's got a dog in him. And he's you can tell he just loves the game and he loves playing QB. He's just so like happy and excited in all of his interviews. And guess what? Job not finished. It's not done. Job's not done.
He's so smart with it too, though.
He's so smart with it. You know who reminds me of how smart he is? Joe Burrow. Just like, especially when it comes to media. Like, they're the same kind of person in the media. So, yeah, we love JJ McCarthy. But anyway.
But what I was saying was,
go ahead.
The Georgia's team is not as good as it was.
No,
last
I'm
year.
actually getting ready to eat.
It's
Ready to eat what?
Eat salad.
Guy's got his mic on. Oh,
We're gonna hear this in the podcast.
Go shower.
Vanessa, you're gonna be in the podcast.
You tossed it.
oh my God. He doesn't even know what's going on right now.
All right, so
I'm going to mute him.
I'm hungry.
I am good at math. Like, dude.
Why?
Just hair.
You cut your mic off.
This is great.
Yo, what's up?
You got to turn your mic off, bro. If
It is off.
No, it was
off.
not. We heard it all.
That's okay.
All right. Anyway, you were saying about Georgia. Georgia's not as good as a team.
No, as
they were last year.
No,
And Michigan's a way better team than they were last year.
100%.
So
like
I
you
said,
I'm not worried about TCU.
and Georgia is extremely vulnerable in the secondary. If you watch their games, extremely vulnerable. So
You're right.
I know I'm right.
You're right. That was something I was gonna say, dude. And you're right.
Go into it. Because you've been following this season really closely. On November 2nd, you sent me a text with your rankings essentially, and your college football predictions. You had ranked in first Georgia, ranked in second Michigan, ranked in third TCU, and ranked in fourth Ohio State. On November 2nd, the beginning of November,
Zach.
over a month ago. For your semifinal, you have Georgia winning 41-36 over OSU. For Michigan, you have them winning 28-0 over TCU. I agree.
Yep.
And then for the championship, tell us what you have, Zach.
I believe it's 33-30. The Maize and Blue national champions, baby.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Maize and Blue, baby. Maize and
But listen,
Blue.
bro,
Get your Hawaiian punch. Not a sponsor yet.
listen, that Georgia game, man, it's going to be very similar to the Ohio State game, like you were saying. That
when is
secondary is not that great. So JJ is going to be throwing the deep ball like he was against Ohio State. And that second half, they're going to wear him down on the ground with Donovan Edwards. I mean, I really do, man. I think Michigan's got the ball club to win the national championship this year. And Jim Harbaugh's feeling it, bro. He's feeling it right now.
He's felt it like he's never felt it before. Like the first time, feeling the touch of a woman. All right.
That's right.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something.
Go ahead, say it.
No. Who we got next?
So, Packers.
And Bears.
And Aaron Rodgers says, I'm not really going to win this season, but I'm going to win where it matters. I'm going to let the Chicago Bears know that I am still their daddy. He will always own the Chicago Bears. And I'll tell you what, you know what he said in his post-game conference after he won?
What?
This is what he said to the millions of fans that hate him, the Chicago Bears fans who hate him. He said, yeah, I've always loved coming out here. Great group of fans, super awesome people, and it's kind of like a second home to me. Bro, that's like what that's like what your stepfather says to you when he first started dating your mom and you just can't stand him. He's like, this place is like a second home to me. You're like, shut up.
Right?
Shut up. Scumbag. Anyway, they beat them 28-19. A. Rodgers getting it done. I will say the Packers are kind of heating up. They're
heating up way too late, though.
Yeah, way too late. Next game. Wow. I was very, very surprised at this. The Titans lost to the Eagles 10-35. I did not see that coming at all.
Wait, what?
I saw the Eagles beating the Titans, but not by that much.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be like more like maybe like a 33-30 or like a 27-24 game or something. Not like that. Not like that at all.
They got spanked.
They did. And the Eagles 11-1. It's still crazy to me that who was it to the Eagles lost to? Washington. It was Washington. It's
Taylor
crazy to me
Heineke, baby.
that those are the teams that they lose to, though. It makes no sense. And the NFL, it is an interesting season to watch. Next game, I also didn't think was going to go this way.
Okay, I want to say one thing. There's a rumor out there that Baker Mayfield is going to the Rams.
It's not a rumor.
It happened.
Oh, it is?
No, it 100%
It
happened.
did happen.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, you kind of stole the thunder because I was just going to talk about the next game and introduce it as who it was, and then you just went in. This game, I also did not think that it was going to go over this way. The Seahawks beat the Rams only 27-23. And as you mentioned, the Rams, people are saying they got a new weapon, but Baker Mayfield is far from a weapon. but he's going to the Rams. This Rams team is a quarterback redemption place to be. I mean, Matt Stafford, we'll see if they can do it with Baker, but I did not expect it to be that close.
He always folds in the playoffs.
You got to take that?
No.
It's his woman. Next game, Dolphins and the 49ers. Dolphins lost, but it was a scary day for San Francisco's fans. Jimmy Garoppolo left with a broken ankle.
Christopher left.
Okay, why?
He's showering.
Well, that's okay. So the 49ers beat the Dolphins 33-17. But like I was saying, scary day for the 49ers fans because Jimmy Garoppolo left with a broken ankle.
But he does not need to have surgery, which is a good thing.
We thought it was season ending. They're saying he might be able to come back for
Practice next week.
Well, he might be able to come back as the quarterback for the I think it's for the conference finals or conference games.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be cool. I mean, their backup got it done too. Their third string got it done too.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, that
Looking
was
Purdy out there.
Purdy. Hurry. So the Chiefs. Oh, not the Chiefs. The Dolphins could not compete with the 49ers, and
Brock Purdy beating the Dolphins.
that's what I'm saying.
33-17.
Tua Tagovailoa or whatever you say his name, however you say it. Yeah.
Tua took on a lose.
Too good to lose.
Yeah.
But he did lose.
And the Bengals, we know.
You said the Chiefs were going to win.
I did.
But guess what? I got a little surprise for everybody. Here we go. Take a look at something I saw. That right there, that's facts. That's facts. You know it. I know
that
it.
meme never
We all know it.
fails to get me laughing.
Patty Go Holmes couldn't do it against Joe Burrow.
3 in
Joe
a row,
Sheisty.
right?
Joe Cool. Joe Burrow. What a dog.
Jamar Chase is back.
Bro, there was one when he ran for a first down.
Who?
Joe Burrow. They thought they could stop him. They couldn't. He gets up, holds the ball like this, drops it, points, first down. Just like the coldest
He's
thing
a
ever.
savage, dude.
Just, and I knew it. One of my buddies, a big Kansas City fan, he's texting me as this game's going. That one, which I think was a bad call, where Patrick Mahomes jumped in and was like at an angle, and they said he crossed the plane, but then he fumbled. I don't think that was a good call. I think that was a fumble because he didn't have full contact. Like it was.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
He didn't have complete control.
Oh, he didn't at all?
I don't think so.
See, now, if he had full control and dove and the ball crossed the plane and then
That's what they're saying
that's
about-
still a touchdown.
But it fell like right as it crossed the plane, which means he had no control.
Yeah, no.
It was a tough call, but he texted me anyway, and he goes, the GOAT, and I said, oh my gosh. So we're texting back and forth. Game ends, I text him back a reply of that, my buddy.
Okay.
A reply of him saying the GOAT, and I said, this didn't age well, and then I sent him that meme. But I'm glad Joe Burrow. Zach, what do you think of Mr. Joe Sheisty, Mr. Joe Cool? What did both of you think?
Man, I've loved Joe Burrow ever since his days at LSU. He's just he's just a competitor, bro. He loves to play out. He loves to be out there and just play the game, you know. So seeing him have success now in the NFL, I mean, it's fantastic, bro. He had the rough start to the season this year, and he's really starting to come into his own now. So watch out for the Bengals in the playoffs again, man. Watch him to make another deep run again, you know.
Oh, they will. I've been saying this since week one.
I'm saying it's to be Bengals and Eagles.
And it's going to be. I don't think Jalen Hurts will be able to compete with Joe Burrow personally. I don't think he's that level of a quarterback.
Actually, he's never in the NFL. He hasn't been in the playoffs.
Did they play together in college or against each other in college?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
I think was it in the championship game?
Hurts was at Alabama.
Didn't they play? But didn't they play Alabama in the championship game, national championship game, or was it the quarterfinals?
I don't remember. I think it was
Yeah,
semifinals.
What?
Yeah, they very well might have played each other in the national championship game.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But anyway,
And Joe,
they beat them. And if Jalen Hurts was the quarterback then, sorry, Jalen.
Back to what I was saying, he's never really been to a playoff game, especially in the NFL. You know, it's Joe
Yeah.
Cool has.
No, 100%.
Macaulay Culkin has.
Hey. If you call him anything other than Joe Burrow, call him me because we're twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next game.
when you're triplets with Macaulay Culkin, then right?
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely not. Yeah, and Michael Jackson's old boyfriend, Macaulay Culkin. I would never hurt a child. Why would anybody say that? Come to never, ever, ever land. And Macaulay Culkin's like 6 years old. He's like, he didn't touch my pecker. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't believe
I believe you.
You don't believe the kid or Michael Jackson?
I don't believe any of them. I think Michael Jackson's a liar, and I think Macaulay Culkin's a liar. I think they gave his parents a crap ton of money. His parents were like, he didn't do that to you. And convinced this kid. So, yeah, I think Michael Jackson was a pedophile. Dude, come to never, ever, ever land. Hee hee. Man was moonwalking his way into children. Hee hee.
He was moonwalking his way to the van while the kids were, following him.
Whew. All right.
Look at this one, dude.
This one was weird too, dude.
Go
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, we've been saying go Raiders. Say it for us, Zach.
Go Raiders.
I loved the combo there. That was good. Go Raiders. The Raiders beat the Chargers 27-20. That was a game I didn't think was gonna have that result. I mean, I wanted the Raiders to win because it's just funny at this point. Archer, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I want to hear you speak.
I was just talking about my fantasy. But
Go ahead. I like hearing about your fantasy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Are you first?
I'm tied for first. So
We hug around here.
I'm tied for first.
What a comeback. What a comeback.
I'm never letting you go.
All right.
Because he wasn't in first last week, ladies and gentlemen.
He was
He wasn't
I
not.
was in
first.
second last week.
Yeah, not first.
And if you're not first, you're last, Austin.
I'm
Yeah.
tied for first, so that means I'm tied for last.
No. No. What?
I don't know.
It means that last week you were in last, and this week you're in first, baby.
Hey,
Okay,
that's
I'll
what we
take it.
like to see from the kid.
I'll take it.
27-20, the Raiders beat the Chargers and the Cowboys. Oh my gosh,
Talking about stomp the yard.
they put a hurt on the Colts. So at halftime, it was pretty close. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of an interesting game. Second half, Dallas had other plans. Like, other plans.
So was it the defense or offense?
I think that the Colts were just like, they were beat.
They're trash.
I think they put everything they had into the first half to keep it close.
Jeff Saturday's like, this is the wrong
He's like,
job.
put everything we have in there. I want to go back to hunting Georgia. He was literally in, do you know that he was hunting in Georgia when they called him and were like, you're our coach now.
Really?
Yeah. But the Colts lost brutally, 19-54.
That's because Dallas's offense is really, really high powering, and and I'm gonna say this: Dallas probably has potentially the number one, number two offense in the NFL.
Christopher, do you have a towel on, sir?
No.
But
All right.
everything you said was valid. He's got a
Yeah. And when their defense comes to play as well, you put them two together. Win-win
yeah.
situation.
heck yeah. You guys can't see this on the camera, but he was 100% just
Taking a shower.
taking a shower
Or a dump, who knows?
or both.
A naked dump? No, it was a shower.
Naked dump.
You've never taken a naked dump before you take a shower? Like you
You've
get
never
ready,
taken a naked deucer before?
new
have a
boots. You want
my
new deuce?
You want new deuce on me, bro?
Dude, you're telling me that you've never taken a nude number 2? Like, dude.
And then taking a shower?
Dude, yeah, like what I'm saying.
the
Like,
time.
when you're, thank you.
All the
When
time.
you're like getting the shower ready, you take your
I'm not
clothes
gonna
off.
waste toilet
and then-
paper.
Right, and then you're, well,
Like-
no. What I was gonna say.
I don't care.
Why not just poop down the shower drain?
All right. Hold
Anyway,
Next
so what?
nice stomp while you're at it.
A waffle stomp.
on. A blue waffle stomp.
Oh gosh.
But
So
the
anyway,
idea
no,
of,
like you're getting your shower ready, you take your clothes off, and like, oh, I gotta take a poop.
Right.
So you sit down buck naked, you're watching YouTube on your phone, shower's heating up, you're just scrolling TikTok,
Yeah.
you know, you're just dropping a deucer. You do a wipe. It's kind of like a half wipe because you know you're gonna hit it with the loofah. So it's like you
hit
don't
it
wipe
with
at
the
all.
If I'm getting in the shower, no.
Oh, dude.
Why
Because
would you?
because there's sometimes like a thin layer of turd.
No.
Yeah.
Get that all out with the fucking
Dude,
shower head, dude.
You just put it between your cheeks?
Yeah.
I mean,
dude.
I do that, but not with just crap particles in there.
I turned the jet. Just spray out
Holy
there, bro.
cow.
I'm telling you.
Holy cow.
That's probably something we shouldn't say on the podcast.
Yeah, I like to, you know, wipe it a few times before because you don't want there to be like chunks of turd floating in your shower. Like that's disgusting. But you just take the jets and
Yeah, dude. What?
all right.
Anyway.
What was this even about? Oh, we were talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
No. You might as well just be taking your shower, man. If you're gonna
Might
do
as
that,
well.
right?
Thank you,
But the
Zach.
funny
Oh my
idea-
gosh.
Might as well.
But the funny idea here was that he was just taking a nude, and then he was gonna put his clothes on afterwards and leave.
Oh my
That
god.
was funny.
No.
Oh my
No. You naked.
Oh no.
And then you take a shower with your clothes on.
Oh my gosh. This is too much. All right, let's go back to the Cowboys.
This is turning into the poop podcast.
Let's go back to the Cowboys. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, they took a poop on the Colts, 54-19. And then last
And
night,
then the GOAT, the
game,
man,
the
the
game,
legend,
bro.
the
game.
Brady.
Mr. 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
dude, the guy's a dog. Round of applause for Mr. Tom Brady. He's just keeping it going. He just doesn't stop. We're loving it. We're loving it. Let the dog eat. And that was a game you didn't want to turn off. It was a little boring first half.
He's playing better
It
without
was a little
Giselle.
boring.
He's playing better without
Third
Giselle.
quarter. It was a little
Let's give
boring.
credit to Andy Dalton too while we're at it.
It was a little
Okay.
boring. Okay? Listen, first half, first quarter, boring. Second quarter, boring. By half, it was just so boring. And then you say to yourself, do I want to watch this game or do I want to get to bed? Because I got to work in the morning. Well, sure enough, you watch the third quarter, boring. You watch the first half of the fourth quarter, boring. All right, the Bucks are going to lose. You know, they're going to lose. You know, this is a dumb game, 16-3. Guess what? The last 5.5 minutes of the game, Tom Brady leads the freaking charge of his Buccaneers and wins the game. In true Brady fashion, it couldn't have been written better ever. And
all
Tom
you
Brady
Brady-
said that.
And all you frigid Brady fans out there.
Frigid. Like cold, like in a Frigidaire?
Yeah. You suck. I'm just going to leave it at that because clearly Brady's the GOAT.
This is actually not Hawaiian Punch. It's
That's the edible, right? The edible broken down into juice.
no.
Oh.
This is the blood of Brady haters. Would you like a sip?
No, I got their pus in here.
They're tears.
Yeah, their tears.
All right. So yeah, he did it in true Brady fashion. Let's talk about it, Zach. Let's talk about it, Chris. I mean, open dialogue. What are we thinking about Thomas the GOAT Brady?
Just
Michigan
remember,
alum.
he's got at least 3 more years left.
I heard that there's a chance.
Going back to the Patriots?
They're saying there's a chance.
I love it.
I doubt it.
I don't know what birdie you heard
Imagine
that
he went
from.
to the Giants for his last 3 years and just give him three.
No.
Just give him
That-
3 rings.
No.
I'll never vote for Brady ever again in my life if he goes to the Giants.
I would love him even more.
Never do. I would never do that.
Imagine he went to the Cowboys.
I'd still
No.
hate him.
Oh, what?
I hated him when he went to the Bucks. Like, damn, you really turning up on us, like, after 5 fucking rings.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sorry for my language. But and then now, like, please come back to the Pats.
Baby, please don't go.
So how do we know, Chris, that that Tom Brady has 3 more years left in him?
I said at least 3 more years.
Oh, that was just your prediction based on.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, he's still out there slinging the ball. He's still reading defenses faster than most quarterbacks are.
Reminds me of myself. He's got wheels.
He looks good, and the arm still looks good. Doesn't look like anything's been taken off. So
And it's it's cool to watch Tom Brady.
Like I said, I think he's playing better without Giselle.
Oh yeah, 100%. So
clear mind.
That's our that's kind of what happened in the games this week. Is there any news, drama, anything you guys have heard that you want to add?
I did want to go back to what you guys were saying about Jalen Hurts facing Joe Burrow in the national championship.
Okay.
It was Tua versus Joe Burrow.
Okay, thank you. I knew it was and that was that the Natty?
That wasn't Natty.
Wow.
Yeah, because that was when Tua threw that corner tutty to Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith.
I thought it was Devonta.
It's actually Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh,
Devonta's a
Willy
female
Wonka.
name.
Rashonda. Obama.
Maybe Willy Wonka.
Or maybe
I
you
don't
want a Fanta.
Jane Fonda. I don't know.
Fondling? Who's fondling around here?
The name's pleasure to meet you. My name is Mo Lester.
Perfect.
Let's get into next week's predictions. We have Thursday night, Raiders versus the Rams. Go Raiders.
I got the Raiders.
Zach?
I got the Rams.
What? You're gonna ditch the Go Raiders?
It's the only time because the Rams came very close to winning their game last week, and so I think this week they're gonna get it done. They're gonna have a W.
All right. And then Christopher.
If Baker Mayfield can get the playbook and study before this weekend, I think that
Actually,
I think
Thursday.
the Rams could actually,
It's
the
Thursday.
Rams could actually pull this out.
But it's a Thursday game.
Oh, sorry, Thursday. That's right. Yeah, on Thursday. So
I don't think you think he's gonna. I don't know. But Christopher did say study, and you'll get tutties.
yeah, see, study. You throw tutties.
There we
All
go.
right. So that's the order we're gonna go, guys. It's gonna go me, Austin, Zach, and then Christopher. So the next game, we got the Ravens at the Steelers. Give me the Steelers. I think they're coal rolling.
Give me Ravens.
I want the Ravens too, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens on this one.
Okay. Next game, Vikings and Lions, the rematch.
Give me
You
the
know-
Vikes.
I want. This is tough for me. Andrew, as we talked about, is now in this premarital bliss, and he is engaged to be wed to a lovely foreign woman. And basically, I would love nothing more than his happiness to be crushed. So give me the Lions.
The
Beautiful.
Vikings.
Austin, I just can't see Minnesota getting 2 wins over Detroit this year. I think the Lions, they're not a Super Bowl quality club, but they have a good club that's gonna play with a lot of heart, and they're not gonna win to the Vikings. They're not gonna lose to the Vikings twice. I got the Lions winning this week, baby.
All right, don't
Go
let me
Lions.
be the only one that's going to win this week.
Christopher.
Dude, I'm taking the Lions, bro. 100%.
Oh, you guys are dumb.
Dude, there's no question. And
Bro,
It does
Can
say
you-
that. Wait, it does say
Too.
Detroit is favored to win.
That doesn't mean nothing. That's
No,
like
it doesn't.
that's like
That's what
the
I'm saying.
percentage
So
in fantasy.
So what I'm,
It
saying,
doesn't
what I'm
mean
saying is
And Detroit-
you can't say that we're crazy for that thought if CBS has
well,
them
right,
favored to win
but
or Fox.
you know what? Can you like make sure
Detroit's playing their
when
best
you
ball
edit
that they've ever
I
played.
yell it because I want to go back to that if the Vikings win.
We'll clip it if you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Jaguars at Titans. Give me the Titans.
Yeah. Jaguars are done.
I like a bounce back after last week. Give me them Jags. Even though they lost the Lions by like 45 points.
All right, Christopher.
Yeah, I'm going Titans.
So I'm just gonna say this as we keep going, and I want everybody to realize this. Our picks every week are interesting. My picks are mostly done with reason. Occasionally I'll do one occasionally I'll do one because I feel like, okay, let's have a little fun. We'll pick a rando, see what happens. But most of mine are picked like pretty knowledgeable. You'd say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yours are all almost always knowledgeable unless it comes to like your team or
Right.
QB you love. Because you're like, I want them to win.
Right.
Christopher's are very knowledgeable. Sometimes he goes out on a limb with us because it's funny. Zach does zero research, doesn't know anything he's talking about, and just picks a team for some reason. Is that a fair assessment, Zach?
I would say that is a more than fair assessment, Adam.
Listen, Zach, you know this. You know this. And you know this.
And you know this.
So, anyway,
right.
Eagles at the Giants. You know what? This is my team. I'm going Giants. Maybe they can pull something out. Give me the Giants.
See, now you're doing like me, man. You know, you want your team.
Yeah, no, I've always been
And-
like that. But Philly's
Stop
favorite.
Philly again? I'm going Giants.
I mean, Washington stopped them,
Right.
and they tied Washington. Zach.
Listen, guys, the Giants started off hot this year, but they're on a slippery slope. Who's the other team?
Philly.
Give me them Eagles.
Christopher.
He's going Philly.
Yeah, I think that Washington loss was a fluke, so I'm definitely going Eagles. They just wanted to lose and get that one loss out of the way.
Oh, dude, that is so ignorant. That is so ignorant.
Dude, he always thinks that
is
everything's
so
a fluke, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
He literally assumes that everything is like from a
that game
higher
was-
football power.
Oh, Deshaun Watson came back.
They planned that. A perfect 11-game suspension.
Yeah. Just so you know, they planned that so
Not
they can lose
everything
to
is
the
tied to the Illuminati,
Texans.
Chris. Not everything is tied to the Illuminati.
It's not, but I mean, it all makes sense.
Oh my gosh, it's scripted, if you will. Like last year, LA
Maybe
won.
maybe in a
I will say
murder
this, though.
mystery. But
I will
not
say
here.
this: it is a little crazy that Los Angeles won the Super Bowl that was being held at their brand new stadium
own damn
in Los
stadium.
Angeles. Angeles. I don't know why I was always trying to add a T at the end
Los
of Los
Angeles?
Angeles. I probably say Los Angeles more on this podcast than anywhere else. Los Angeles. Anyway, that seemed a little scripted. But, and we know the refs were 100% in favor of that team.
So
for the
okay,
Super Bowl.
is it scripted that
Yes.
the
Tom Brady win last night? 100%.
shut up? That the Celtics and Bruins are, you know, both from
Yeah.
Boston.
Boston has,
And they're
if you'll notice,
they're in the lead.
So if you'll
And-
notice throughout history, you'll have, like in sports especially, like a lot of teams from one city will get hot at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It happened with, Yankees, Rangers, the Nets, like the Bills. Like these are all New York teams. So you'll see that states kind of pop off and they have really talented programs like for every sport, and then like they'll fall off for a little bit.
You know, it's just like when I look at Boston, it's such a small city.
It is very small.
compared to like Detroit,
Yeah.
Atlanta.
It's pretty small,
or
and it
Los-
still has like that old school feel. It's a very interesting city. It's like,
And when
you
they-
know,
when they
those
just-
are the grassroots of the United States. Like
Dude,
that's where
that's-
stuff happened, and Plymouth and in Boston and South Shore. You know, like that's where it happened, out by the harbor, throwing the tax tea out the friggin' boat. You know, my guy, like that's what Boston's about. And I'm not even from Boston, but I do a killer impression.
You're from the Southie?
I'm from South Shore. Screw the North Shore, boys. Anyway. All right. Next game. Jets at Bills. Give me the Bills.
Yeah. Give me Jill's. Bills.
Jill Biden. Zachary.
Josh Allen. He's the guy. He's the guy this year. The Bills win.
Chris.
Yeah, Bills.
Next game, we got the Bengals at the Browns. Give me the Bengals.
Give me Joe Cool.
Or Browns at the Bengals.
Joe Cool.
Yeah, Joe Sheisty.
Yeah, the Browns just don't have it in them, man. They are quite possibly the worst sports team in the history.
So for the first time ever, you're giving us a logical reason as to why a team's going to win?
Logic is going to prevail in this situation, and it's going to be the Bengals that come out on top.
Yeah, 100%.
Joe Sheisty and the Bengals.
Dude, I love it. Also, Christopher's mic is quite hot tonight. You know, we're picking up everything. This is great. This is good content.
I keep forgetting to turn my mic off. I'm sorry. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're hearing like your kids in the background. It's pretty funny.
Let's speed this up here.
Yeah, we're
going on a long episode here.
Yeah, we're wrapping up right here. Wow. I'm sorry that you're not enjoying yourself.
I am.
No, just forget about it. Texans at the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
Give me the Texans.
Give me them Green Bay Cowboys.
Green Bay Cowboys.
Let's go.
Did Austin just say the Texans over Dallas?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know what he's smoking tonight, but I'm going Dallas, dude.
Okay.
I just have faith.
Chiefs and the Broncos. Broncos country. Let's ride. Let's ride. Give me the Broncos.
Give me the Broncos. Yeah, Broncos.
It's absolutely insane.
I just hate the Chiefs. That's why I say that.
It's absolutely insane to be putting your money on the Broncos right now, guys.
Hey, betting.
I got the Chiefs. I got Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs winning.
Ugh.
Chiefs.
Then we got the
There's some good logic
Buccaneers at 49ers. Give me the 49ers.
Give me the Bucks, man. Come on. Brady's been in the game too long.
Yeah, with Jimmy G out, the ankle injury, it's got to be the Bucks, man. It's Tom Brady time.
Not at all. You guys will see.
Yeah, going with TB12.
You'll see.
There.
You'll all see. Panthers at the Seahawks. Seahawks.
Hell yeah.
Is Christian McCaffrey still there at the Panthers?
He's with the 49ers.
Living under a rock like Patrick, man.
I apologize. Is Drew Brees still at the Saints?
Drew Brees is not with the Saints.
I love it.
I'm not going with the Panthers then. Whoever the other team was is going to win.
Seahawks.
Oh, Geno? Big Geno?
Yes.
I'm going with it.
Geno got the Geno.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Right. And then we have the Dolphins at the Chargers. Give me the Dolphins.
I think this is a tough one, honestly.
It is going to be a good game.
Dolphins have been on a huge decline. Dolphins.
Zach.
I just got one question. Does anybody know if LT is still at the Chargers?
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Lawrence Taylor?
Is Michael Jordan still playing for the Bulls?
Oh my gosh. Hey, what were Thurman Munson's records last year?
Give me the other team.
From who?
whoever the Chargers are playing.
Oh, you mean Drew Brees in the Chargers?
Ah, that's Phillip Rivers to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christopher.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Then last but not least, I feel like they play a lot of Monday night games.
no, they only played two, I think,
Really? It feels like a bunch.
and one Thursday.
But they played him recently. That's why. They played him close. Patriots at the Cardinals. Give me the Patriots.
Pats Nation, baby.
I want the Cardinals here. I want.
Oh my gosh.
God.
The little
Kyler.
midget Kyler Murray.
Kyler Jenner.
Is Kurt Warner still playing for the Cardinals?
Obviously, I'm going Pats Nation.
Caleb. Yo, get Caleb on the mic.
Yeah, get him on the mic.
Who does he think is going to win?
Go ahead,
It's
baby.
the Patriots. I heard it.
That's right, Patriots.
That's right.
Patriots.
Wow, it's funny. Everybody said it but the kid. Zach, you said Cardinals, and Chris said Patriots. So those are our recaps for next week, and we'll for this week, and then our predictions for next week. We hope you have enjoyed. Austin is really rushing me off the line here, so it looks like his woman is calling him. He's got to get home. So Chris, Zach, always a pleasure having you guys.
Likewise, man.
Thanks,
for
guys.
having me.
Appreciate it.
You guys have a good night. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of Penford Sports. We hope you have enjoyed. As always, follow us, like us, subscribe to us on YouTube. We got Instagram, Facebook. Share it with your friends. Comment your favorite part. Like the video. And catch us wherever you watch or listen to your podcasts. We are Penford Sports. Signing off. Have a great night, America.